Welcome to Finish My Sentence. Today we are talking about friendships, how to be a friend, how to find friends. But here's the deal. You have got to be able to speak the same language as your friends.
That makes sense.
Not just like verbally, but there are 5 love languages. There's physical touch. You're my friend. I appreciate you. There's acts of service. Gifts.
Like how you give me things.
And how you take things from me.
That's correct. You're welcome.
Acts of service, words of affection, you and affirmation.
You're not so bad.
I invented another love language.
You forgot time spent together.
Time. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, I just invented 2. Reminding your friend when they've made a mistake. But here's my favorite. My love language. Let me sleep.
That's
if you love me, let me sleep.
I also invented the love language of pranking.
Pranking.
Well, I didn't invent pranking, but I made it into a love language. I feel like I speak it a lot.
Pranking.
Yeah. You're welcome.
So you were talking to a couple of your friends.
I asked both of my friends what they thought.
Oh, all of your friends?
Yep, and you can borrow them. It's fine. One each then. It's fine. But they gave me so much feedback that's why we realized we had to categorize it into all these different spots because there was so much feedback. They had all these ideas and reminding me of stories of times we've spent together and weird things we've done and ways I've been awesome as a friend, which was nice for me. It was a good conversation. I love like fishing stuff, compliments from my friends, and when my friends just give in and they give it to me, that's a love language right there. Giving into your neediness of your friend. Okay, so we settled on right now talking about acts of service.
How to be a friend, showing friendship through acts of service.
Give me an example, Sibel.
Okay, so I'm not really a romantic person very much per se. I remember
Her poor husband.
Eric bought me flowers and I was like, how much did these cost? I'm just saying. Oh, thank you for the dying flowers. But I've said that to him. I've said that.
You have been married 25 years.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
But when he fills my gas tank or cleans out my car, oh my gosh, I feel so loved.
That's very nice.
It is. Yeah.
The acts of service is kind of a big one for me. Like, for example, say somebody remembers my favorite coffee and they come back from the coffee shop and they bring it to me. That's also gifts, but it's definitely like the act of doing
That's
such
true
thing.
love
So
is when someone brings you coffee.
Like,
That's true
also
love.
when the guy at work empties my garbage, I feel like I should hug him, but then I remember it's his job.
That's the janitor.
So after the 3rd time, I stopped doing that.
Did you think he was like your friend?
I think he wanted to be my friend, and that was his way of reaching out. So
no,
I was like,
that's his job. That's his job. Was he making a great production of emptying your trash?
He kind of was.
Had his shirt unbuttoned.
It wasn't like,
hey,
be that kind of a friend.
No.
Yeah. One of the ways that I've found to show acts of service is not just like plan something ahead, but also be willing to improvise.
Okay.
Like if your friend needs something.
Give me an example.
So say you're staying over at your friend's house and it's a Sunday morning. Let's just say 10 a.m. and it's mid-February. And your friend is like, hey, this is what I was going to do instead of going to church. I'm going to go outside and chip the ice out of my gutters. Then you should, as a good friend, be like, I'm going to help you. That sounds like fun. I look like garbage right now and haven't showered yet. Let's go do that together.
Acts of service. That's
It'd be very important to take a few selfies and realize how ridiculous you look.
Absolutely.
Wear some eye protection.
Oh, why?
Because you're chipping the ice out of the gutters.
Oh, ice shards in the eye.
Yeah.
No.
Provide some eye protection for your friend. And when your friend goes and says, you know what, I'm going to have a beer while I do this, and they grab their Bud Light Lime, don't criticize them for their bad choice in beer. Instead, simply realize safety first and provide some fall protection.
How do you do that?
Well, if you don't have any OSHA-issued fall protection, you should improvise.
Okay.
Wrap a rope around that skinny friend's waist, and then tie the other side of the rope to the chimney end.
I feel this is oddly specific.
It
and
really
yet
is. Kristen
intriguing.
Mazrak Bowman.
Oh, you just said her name.
She's proud of She's a do-it-all kind of woman, and she's
Wow.
pulled me right in, and it's been tons of fun.
Okay, I don't know if I'll ever do that at 10 a.m. on a Sunday, but you didn't judge her for her.
For all of those specifics. Actually, I mean, she's a take care of it kind of woman, and I dove in and helped, and I feel like by me making jokes and being there with her during the acts of service, it was really, I mean, like, she got the job done so much better than if she had done it alone on a Sunday.
That's cool.
What if she had fallen and if I hadn't provided the rope?
Mm-hmm.
I yank on it every so often just to make sure it was working. Acts of service.
She's on the ladder and you're like,
You okay down there?
okay, give me another example.
Well, let's just say, for example, again, along with the being willing to improvise, I've been on the receiving end of this. When say you used to go and do Zumba with someone. Now that's time spent together.
Okay.
That's also caring. Like, you just caring. That's not a love language, but caring for their like physical.
That actually sounds like hell to me. But go ahead.
You've invited me to do Zumba. I think
Not
I ate a bunch
anymore.
of sushi right before I came.
Oh.
And then told you about it. Like my first time doing Zumba. I snarfed down sushi in the car. Let's say you do Zumba on a regular basis with this friend. Let's just say this friend, maybe while you're doing Zumba, when they like it's hard to remember all the moves.
Freestyle.
If the instructor's not looking, that friend might do obscene gestures if they don't know the real moves in order to make you laugh and nearly pee your pants and fall over on the floor.
That is a true friend.
You know, it really is. Or let's just say on one of the Zumba episodes, they told you that it was 80s night and you dressed up like it was 80s night, and then you got in the car and they said, "What are you doing?" "Oh, didn't you know I was teasing you? It's not 80s night." You roll with it. That's how you be a friend to them, is you roll with the prank that they gave you.
That's
and
awesome.
You own that.
That
You
actually
own those-
happened. That happened to you.
I was the one with the 80s hair.
I
and
bet.
the biker shorts, and I rocked it.
I
and
bet
I
you
showed
looked
everyone
awesome.
what a good friend I was to play along with my friend's joke.
That's amazing.
Mhm.
I kind of think you need
More friends?
more friends.
No, because when you have quality ones that have lasted, I don't want to put the work into new ones. No.
There you go.
They've honed me to a fine machine of understanding and being ready for their next move.
Oh
Not
man.
really.
So
Not really.
acts of service, how to be a friend.
I think acts of service is a good one. You can find any way to do it, really. Like, you find out their needs, you help them with that, and you improvise along the way.
That's
It's
cool.
good.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have started the conversation, and the fun thing about Finish My Sentence is we want you to end it in some way. Give us some feed in on how you be a good friend, and especially, specifically, acts of service. Give us some ideas, you guys. We want to hear about it. And if you've pranked your friends, we want to hear about that too.
I want to
April
hear-
1st is coming, and I need some
I
ideas.
want to hear about pranks. Oh my gosh.
You want to be a part of a prank? What?
I'm always on the receiving end of pranks. I want to be a giver. So give me some ideas.
I'm
Yeah.
going to read them.
Yeah, you'll read them?
Mhm.
Shoot, I'll
I'll
use them
know.
on someone else then.
Okay, we'll see you next time.
Bye. Congratulations, you made it to the end, which means you have more time to hang out with us.
So subscribe to our channel over here, somewhere in this neighborhood, and then watch more videos. And we're best friends now.
Best friends.